Good morning, grade 10s. Today we're going to look at the second and third adjustment called accrued and prepaid expense. And we're going to look at how that entry is looking or will look in your general journal and in your general ledger. So if I look at accrued expense is an expense that is still outstanding, meaningly not paid for the year. And because we still owe it, it's called a current liability. So I have here a telephone account with a balance of 2,935 on the 31st of July. Why the 31st of July? Because it is the last day of the financial year. Because 12 months already passed, it must therefore be the balance for 12 months. In this case, they say that the account for July is received but not yet paid. That means that this balance of 2,935 is not for 12 months, but actually for 11 months. And we then need to add the 12 month that is outstanding. If you're not sure how to use or see what the first month of the year is in a financial year, you can check these. There are a few examples. If the financial year starts on the 1st of February 2012, it will end on the 31st of January the next year. So just make sure that you do know that. So in this case, we're going to add the 335 Rand. We're going to add to the balance. The balance will then increase, and we will sit with a total balance in telephone account of 3,270, which we then will transfer to our profit and loss. This 335, which increased telephone, will then come in the accrued expense account, which is a balance sheet account, on the credit side, and that is how the liability is going to involve here. So if I look at the pink here, which is the debit side of telephone, and obviously accrued expense is on the credit side. We're then going to transfer it to profit and loss, where we're going to debit profit and loss and credit the telephone account in order to do the closing transfer. Then at the end of the year, these two accounts will be closed off, the telephone as well as the profit and loss, and we will only sit with the accrued expense account, which is a balance sheet account, and that will have in our post-closing trial balance a credit balance. This is accrued